Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala, Aruna.
Namaste, namaste, Jai Shankar. Welcome to Satsang. Welcome to Satsang. Thank you for being here, both of you. Welcome to Satsang. Happy Navaratri. So for those of you who are not familiar with it, it's the 9 days of the Divine Mother. We invoke the Divine Mother in different forms, different aspects for 9 days in the year. And I think there's one earlier in the springtime, but usually it's around fall. And so the first 3 days it's dedicated to Durga Ma. So I'll just briefly, I won't go into details, but there's a reason why we do this in India, no? We do all the festivals in India and with different manifestations, different gods, right? Why that is because we're cultured from the time we're very little into spirituality, into the sadhana. We're doing sadhana from the time we're very little. That's the reason I'm even speaking about it. Or it just came to me just now. It's like, when you're a little boy or a girl, in India, they'll say, pray to Ganesha. Ganesha is the remover of all obstacles. So it is pray to Ganesha. And then when they're going to school, they say, go pray to Ganesha first. Let him remove all the obstacles so that you'll be a good student, right? Then Saraswati, they say, okay, pray to Mother Saraswati. Today is her festival, because she can give you the knowledge to study and be a good student, and so forth, So the reason is different gods are there so that everybody can choose, because there's only one God with different forms. The reason we have that in India, which is just manifested in Indian, it's not a mythology, it's an Indian tradition, because for every aspect of our life, for all of our problems, we have a different God to help. So it brings that particular Shakti which is needed to elevate you from your issues. So today is the Mother Durga for the first 3 days. So it started on the 3rd of October. So 3rd, 4th and 5th. Today is the 5th. So it's good to talk about Mother Durga because she's the Shakti aspect. Very, very strong. She kills the Mahishasura and all that, She's also called the Mahishasura Mardini. Basically killing the demons means what? The demons within you. The incapacities within you, right? So that's why we are even talking about it in Satsang today. So we invoke her. Please remove all my falsities, remove all my weaknesses, so that I can be strong enough for what? To come and realize myself, because it's not a simple path, no? It's a simple, but it's not easy path. It's a very rare path, no? Because not everybody chooses it. There's another reason also for having so many gods in India is everybody is not at a high levels of consciousness, no? They're not born with high levels of consciousness. So when we have different aspects of the gods, everybody chooses and does little bit every lifetime, right? So you're doing your sadhana and maybe you won't come home this lifetime. Maybe you will not even have an inkling about what we're talking about, but it'll happen. So Durga is the first 3 days. If you want to chant, I know today is the last day, but you still have the rest of the day. Om Durgaye Namaha. Because what happens is when you're having a lot of trauma in your life or just, difficulty remaining in meditation, difficulty in the path, or difficulty with whatever aspects of life, you say Om Durgaye Namaha. Because that Shakti will be invoked within your being when you're repeating. There is a bija in between the Om and Durgaya Namaha, there's a bija. I'm not giving you the bija because it's very potent. And sometimes you say it too long, then you'll be a little bit, you'll need help. So Om Durgaya Namaha is just, it's not that everybody has to do it, it's just coming to me to let you have it as a backup plan. When you're falling apart, and you say you can't do your meditation or something, then you can just have a backup plan. Om Durgaya Namaha. Om Durgaya Namaha. Okay. So the next one is, I think it's Lakshmi, which is goddess of, I don't want to say goddess of abundance. So it's not just prosperity, It's abundance of compassion, kindness, love, and giving of yourself very easily. Unless the abundant feeling is within you, is invoked within you, you cannot give it, no? So Mother Lakshmi is always with lotus flowers and always giving. Usually they show her with a lot of money giving you. But money is not everything, no? Money is also needed to feed yourself and to maintain the body, but there's more of abundance. All kinds of abundance. Friends, people who are loving to you, everything will come to you when you pray to her. And the last one is Mother Saraswati. So goddess of knowledge. Okay. So knowledge means it's the infinite supreme knowledge of Goddess Saraswati invokes that in you. Knowledge of the arts also, no? I used to play the veena. So all of the instruments, okay? You pray usually Vijay Dasami, there's another time when you bring all of your instruments, put it in front of Mother Saraswati, and you pray to her, please may I excel in this instrument. So those are the three briefly. But if you look at it, it's the three aspects are Shakti, abundance, and knowledge. And those are the three what we need for our spiritual life now. To come to that pure silence, we need the Shakti to keep going, not give up on the path, right? And we need the abundance of compassion, love, kindness, serenity. Serenity. If you don't have serenity, contentment, how will you continue on the path? So all aspects are necessary. And finally, the knowledge. So you pray for the knowledge to Mother Saraswati. See, what happens is this is all like, it's a good foundation to have, no? I'm not saying now start with this. I'm saying like it's a good foundation to have. If you need any help, if you're thinking like, what am I just sitting and meditating and I'm not this, nothing is happening, you can go to these aspects of divinity to draw that energy from each aspect to help you in your path. That's the only reason it's being mentioned today. Okay? So, how are you all doing in your path? So, there are maybe a few new ones. So, please go to the prerequisites and everything. The new ones who are joining today, and the old ones, please continue your meditations 3 times a day. And for the new ones who have come, we said that you can do it for a few minutes in the morning, evening, and night, afternoon and night. So please continue that. See, in your path, some of you have asked that, one of you have asked this question. I don't want to go too much into detail, but when you're doing your meditations, they're asking me, well, one day I'm sitting, I'm able to sit for 1 hour now. Excellent. Okay. The very fact you're able to sit for 1 hour is fantastic. Before you couldn't. Okay. So now in that 1 hour, now you're saying that I'm not sure if I'm sleeping. I'm not sure if I'm going to samadhi, or I'm not sure. And sometimes my mind wavers. Please have faith and drop all of that. I'm not saying you should not ask Ma the questions. It's fine. You're just getting a confirmation. But what I'm saying, if you're sitting in meditation, you're having an expectation, you ain't going to come to fulfillment. You have to drop into Sharanagati, meaning surrender. If you want to do your abhyasa, meaning spiritual practice, you have to first be in Sharanagati, no? Be in total surrender to that infinite within you. I'm not saying go here, go there. Even the Durga Ma, even the Saraswati, even the Lakshmi is within you only, no? Those are just energetic aspects of divinity, which is within you. Everything is within you, okay? So once we pray outside, if you don't have the capacity to draw from that power within, that powerhouse within, then I'm saying go to all this, okay? Durga, Saraswati, Lakshmi is no problem. They'll support you. They'll say, oh, my child has come, and I'll give you the Shakti to go forward. But once you have come to the state of meditation, for those who have been with us for quite a few years, and you have come to the state of meditation, there is nothing more for you to ask God every day. He already knows. You have said, oh, I want freedom, right? The earnest yearning, I've told so many times, as long as your yearning is earnest, is pure, is sincere, He's got the message. You don't have to tell every day, I want enlightenment. First, you look into what you are doing. Every day, what are you doing to come to that irrevocable state? So you have to look within. So for the questioner who asked me these questions, don't worry about it. You're doing amazing. You're doing very good. So always be happy. Be in gratitude of whatever progress you're making at every moment. There's only the now. There's not tomorrow. In the now, how are you? What is your state of being in the now? Is my question. In the now, I sat for meditation, only the last 10 minutes. Last 10 minutes is fantastic. I would get last 3 minutes, in the years I was doing sadhana. But what happens is in the 3 minutes also, the blossoming happens, of the beautiful lotus. When the blooming is happening, there is a shift in paradigm shift within your being, your state of being. And even though you had only 3 minutes, instead of sitting and complaining, be in that state. So you may not come out. See, I've challenged many of you who are going to work and all. You said, okay, 1 hour I'll sit in the meditation in the morning before work, and then you're in the state. The last 3 minutes or 5 minutes or 10 minutes, you come to this deep state. So what should you do? I'm challenging you. Can you sit and continue? That is the key, folks. The reason you're keeping schedules. You cannot have schedules in spirituality. You cannot have schedules in sadhana. I'm just telling you a secret because you will miss the boat. So suppose you say, I've got this experience today, and I've been yearning for it. You can't actually think about all of that. But I'm saying you just take a sankalpa, which is a committed, intention. In Sanskrit, it's called sankalpa. It's a committed intention that if that space presents itself, okay, what should I do? Think for a minute, for a moment. Contemplate on it. And if that state happens that day, if it didn't happen, it's okay, you'll get up and go to work. If it happens, do you have the courage to sit and continue? Let the freaking day go by. That's what it is. That's what it takes to come to that complete seeing of supreme silence, and then coming to see that infinite reality which brings you that peace, serenity, grace is within you. You did not go anywhere else outside. You're simply sitting in your home meditating. No? So just have faith that sitting alone and getting in touch with that Ishvara within you, that Satchidananda means, we've always told you that. Satchit Ananda. Pure truth, awareness, joy. Truth, awareness, and joy is your true nature. So you have to culture that. You have to keep reminding yourself, this is my true nature. Why am I going and questioning it? Oh, today I'm not. See, because of your past life karmas, you're born with certain incapacities in this lifetime. So what? The very fact you're sitting here is deep grace, no? So what if it's incapacities? Let's say, God, I don't know what, I'm not capable of this, but I know that I love you, and I know I want to sit in thy presence, and then I want to merge with thee. It seems like a tall order, but actually, if you become childlike and simply sit in front of grace, simply deliver. Tick, 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 That is this one's, pure experience. Because that's the only way. You can't be holding on to life's things. I need this and I need that and all that. You can't be holding on. At that moment, you have to give it up all. You have to give up everything. Because what is presenting within you is absolutely magnificent compared to anything in this illusory world. Don't you want to hang on to that magnificence even though it's presenting only for a moment? If you hang on to that magnificence, even it's presenting for a moment, and you say, Sharanagati, I have tasted the sweet nectar, and now I'm not going to go anywhere else. Inner renunciation. No? Then when you see, you're being held by the field of consciousness at that moment. And then you'll come out, and then when you naturally come out, and then you'll say, okay, I might have to go to work now. That's okay with me, no problem. Sometimes you might want to sit the whole day. So what's it? Call in sick. Because this is the most important thing in your life, folks. I cannot say that enough. So you get my point. So that's what it takes. So don't worry about, what happens in your meditations. It's not quite there. Last week I had a good one. This week no good. Why are you judging? You're sitting and judging. I'm talking about the students who've been with us for a long time. Why are you sitting and judging? No judgment. Because even you judging yourself also you have to drop. Because you have to be very kind, no, to yourself also. Kind to others and kind to you. Because you've taken so many lifetimes and you've done so many things. And so many karmas have been accumulated. So try not to accumulate new karmas. Because you'll be here forever. You'll be coming back and you'll say, oh, Ma told me this, and now I'm back here. Who am I? Don't know. You still don't know who you are, no? So that is what needs to be contemplated. You can't simply waste your time thinking incapacities of the body. Just say, it's okay. I'm sitting here for 5 minutes. I'm sitting here for 10 minutes. I'm sitting here for 20, 1 hour, whatever. Okay? And then you're very happy about it. You're very grateful, no? For a few minutes you're sitting and, oh, I could just actually drop everything and simply sit here for a few minutes. And the few minutes, if that sincerity is there and you're willing to give it all up, then you're talking. Then Shiva will simply flow, no? That infinite, limitless space will open up within yourself. Then you have nothing, When I mean you have nothing, that in your state of being, you won't need anything. Because everything is already taken care of. Everything is already taken care of. Can you believe that? You're still holding on to modalities and I have to write down all this stuff. Wasting time. Modalities and this one, I have to go within myself. And what if just the whole enchilada you drop? And tell, the God within you, take everything, all this crap. I know it's full of crap, but I'm giving it to you. Because I ain't going to clear it. I'm not able to clear it. How easy is that? Instead of going into all this, thinking about, what all I did wrong and, I really need to go get to the bottom of it. I didn't bother with any of that. Okay, all this karmas are hitting me. I don't care. I have my Shambhu. That one thing you have to connect to that Ishvara within you, whether it's Ishvara, whether it's Ganesha, with whatever form, Jesus, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? So once you connect with that form and you become very intimate, I was going to go a little bit, it was coming to me, but when you're little, I said in India, when you're little children, no, you start, one little boy will say, I like Ganesha. Little girl will say, I like Saraswati. I like, Lakshmi. So what happens is they start developing a lovingness towards that aspect of God. Very simple, no? Kindergarten. But that really helps when you grow up. When they grow up, they love this aspect. They'll keep a picture of Saraswati or Shiva or what. I had Shiva and Shakti, whatever. But later on, when you're delving deep into the silence, you will come to see the spectacular limitlessness, and slowly when you're in meditation, the form disappears. When the form disappears, you're still sitting in meditation, but still you're just like absolute pure Brahman, Parabrahman. That's a name, okay? But it's like spaciousness. It's like formless Parabrahman. Parat Param Parameshwara. Beyond the Ishvara also you have to go to that formless essence, which is your true reality. That formless, beautiful, silent, simple essence is your true reality, I'm telling you today. So why you're going searching all over the world, I have to do this, I have to do that. You don't have to do anything. First come to this reality within you, and then you will see if you want to go maybe sing some bhajans in a temple. I'm not stopping you from going to temple, churches, whatever, you can go. gurudwaras, whatever you can go, if that inspires you. But ultimately, everything has to be dropped to come to see this space within you, which is absolute limitless. There's no incapacities within the self. Every capacity you need in the path will be simply given to you. And this one's like, oh, that's pretty brilliant. I didn't know I had that capacity, How easy is that? I didn't do any sadhana for it. All that I told God was that I love you. I just want to be free in this lifetime. I do not want to come back. Be very confirmed in that, because sometimes people, yeah, I want freedom, but I have all of this which I have to take care of. Who's the I trying to take care of it? You got to drop the I. Ramana Maharshi says there's one small I and the big I. Small I is your manifested name and form. The big I is Ishvara within you. So when you're going to get to the big I and simply let this everything else slip. Just slip. Let it go. And just watch if within yourself, inner renunciation, if you let everything go, you just simply watch and see. What remains is that spaciousness. What remains is that expansiveness, magnificence, that limitless reality. If you ask me what, I can't describe more than that. There's no dictionary words. You see what I'm saying? So, this Navaratri, while we're doing the transmission, my humble prayer, I never pray, but today it's just coming, my humble prayer for all of you who are sitting here in the Satsang, to come to this seeing and realize your own infinite reality. And I want you to just be unshakable, because you have to come to that irrevocable state. Many of you have been here, come home, everything. Are you irrevocable now? Because what happens is you give up your abhyasa. You think, oh, I've arrived and so I can do this and this. No. That's one thing, no? They say in the Shastras, our scriptures, that even the greatest masters, they never say we're all done. Keep on that inner renunciation. And you go into deeper levels of consciousness, if I can say that, no? So don't be done. Don't say, oh, I'm all done and I can. When you're really done, also you can go deeper. When you feel you're really completely done and I'm whatever, LOC, but you can still go deeper, no? Because at that time you're so connected with the supreme reality that you're in Sharanagati. You're in total surrender, no? So who are you to say I'm all done? Because God will take you even further. Trust me on that one, little secret. And that further going will be just spectacular. The reason at that point one loses interest in this world, because nothing in this world, though his creation is beautiful, I love the flowers, I love the mountains, I love the streams, I like to sit in front of the ocean and all that, we'll experience all of that. But that magnificent experience within you, no comparison to this falsity of this illusory world. Okay? So, pray to the Divine Mother, Ma Durga, Om Durgaye Namaha, and offer yourself completely Sharanagati. And she will bestow you the Shakti to be in this path and to come home free. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Sit comfortably. Take in a gentle breath, inhaling light, peace, love. And exhale, dropping everything that does not serve you. Dropping your own judgments of yourself and others. Trying to drop your name and form. Take in a deep, gentle breath, inhaling light, peace, love. And exhale, dropping and letting go of everything just for this 1 hour. And at least giving yourself a chance to experience your own supreme reality. One last time, deep inhalation, inhaling light, peace, love. And exhale. You're sitting without expectation and just being, not being this or that. Just allowing yourself to be. Slowly come out. Take in a gentle breath, inhaling light, peace, love. Releasing all that does not serve you. Take in a deep inhalation, inhaling light, peace, love. And exhale, releasing and dropping everything that came up. One last time, taking a deep breath, inhaling light, peace, love, and exhale. Continue to stay in that altered space even though we are coming out. Slowly open your eyes when you're ready. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. Everyone went very deep, did a great job. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming to Satsang. We'll see you next time. Love you. Jai Shankar. Jai Shankar.